This is a 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge. I've had it for probably about 42 years now. This was actually a limited edition GTO they put out. It was like to keep up with competition with the Mopars and everything like that. So it had the bigger motor, more high performance than the regular GTO. Higher output motor, just different options like the wing, the stripes, upgrade on the transmission, rear end, stuff like that. So it's just more of a high performance GTO than a regular GTO. Yeah. I got this car back when I was 18 and got it actually out of a junkyard. Just been a fun car. Brings back a lot of memories and get a lot of offers on it, but it's priceless, So my daughter will probably end up getting it.
It's a 72 Dodge Dart, gasser. It's got a big block in it, built. It's a 383 big block. It's built. Got aluminum headers, aluminum intake. I don't race it that much. It's mainly for show. I do all the work myself. The paint and all the mechanical work. I do that myself. I just like working on them. I've been a mechanic all my life. Well, I got a buddy of mine that has a bunch of old cars. He won't go for a ride in it because he's too jealous. I tell him when I go down the road, people flash their lights, they give me the thumbs up. I like buying junk, because like when I show my car off, I did it, and not somebody else did it for me.
Well, we have a 1967 Chevelle Supersport that I built from scratch, full-bodied, full-frame street machine. It has a Ford 9-inch rear end. It has positive traction, 498 big block that's blown and injected. That's the big difference. I'm running with the big boys now, and the car really responds. And it is exactly that. I've had the car 15 years now. I built the motor myself. I've done the interior myself. This is a homegrown project. It is very dependable, very strong. It's everything I wanted it to be. And the crowd seems to love it. And I love it because it's mine.
This is a 1937 Ford. We had been in storage for 50 years or so when I got it, and I brought it back to life. It's got a V8 flathead, a 221 cubic inch, 85 horsepower V8. And when I purchased the car, it wasn't running. My wife was suspicious. I brought home a non-running car, but I had the chops to get it done, and there were some things wrong on top, and I replaced many of the pieces on top of the engine. I restored the fuel system, got it going, new tires, got it so it could be safely driven, and I enjoy it when I can. Well, my father had a car like this in 1966, exactly like this. And when we were kids, he used to take us for rides in that car. I never forgot about that Ford, and so as time went on and I had resources, I said, I'm going to find me a Ford, and that's what I did. I searched for over a year, and this was the first car I looked at, and I walked away from it And then I came back a year later saying, I want that car, and it was still for sale. I like the rolling time machine aspect of this car. You know, it goes back to a time where this was the transportation. If you and I and your cameraman were going to go to Springfield in 1937, this is pretty much what we would have and how we would make it. So, and I enjoy that time machine kind of quality of antique automobiles.
Yeah, we got a 1969 Ford truck. We got it from California, and ever since then we've been building it bit by bit. Yeah, we first got the car back like around 2009, 2010. So initially, like, it came with the color like this, straight from California, and then we put like new tires, new wheels on it, and then we have like big subs like right here. In the next 10, 20 years, everything's going to be more electric. I mean, you gotta love the diesel and your petrol cars. Like, you just gotta love like the stick shift and everything, and yeah, just the aesthetic of it all.
I come back every time they have a cruise night here because it's just a lot of fun out here. Just a lot of fun. A lot of people, just a good time.
I love cruise night. I mean, it's a special moment, like, to be with family and friends.
We all come here to come together and have fun, and we have one thing in common, and that's these cars. This is always a family and community event to me.
I enjoy automobiles, and other people do. We have a car culture, you know.
I get to see other folks showcase their cars.
You know, that's one of the reasons I build these cars.
It might spur your interest, and you might find a hobby and friends that you didn't know you had.
We're about cars, and that's what we love, and man, we have a ball.
I think other people should come here to Lansing because it's always a good time.
I look forward to it.
Man, I don't know what else to say. This is living.